Today is June 23rd, 2021, and it's time for episode 11 of Pineapples and Thorns. Today we talk about the June update from Clash of Clans, all the new troops and offensive and defensive levels, and quality of life changes. Let's jump right in. Welcome to the show. We are back. Hi, Peter.
3 more for the good guys.
Hey, Rusty.
Howdy, howdy.
And Butters. Welcome back.
Hey now, F14.
And I'm Kat.
Cat is OP.
Yeah, thank you. Today we're going to take a look at the June update, just recently dropped, and we're going to talk about how it's impacted the game so far. So let's talk about each new item and get everybody's viewpoints on it. Defenses. Got some new defenses on the Archer Tower and the Wizard Tower, and air defenses, giant bombs and air bombs, and probably a couple of other things that I'm missing. Has anybody finished upgrading everything?
Not even close. I wasn't even done my cannons from the first go round, so... But I did start on my Wizard Towers. Yeah. I just still think people are trying with witches, so... And then balloons, it's always good to have high-level Wiz Towers against balloons, so that's what I've been focusing on.
Yeah. How about you, Rusty?
Yeah, no, I'm not even close. I mean, I was camping for the past 5 days, so I haven't gotten nearly as much farming and stuff or anything done as I've needed.
Yeah.
And I also didn't splurge on any of the recently offered packages, so...
You didn't, eh?
No, I didn't. I restrained mostly because...
Holy, dropped the ball.
Well, it's because I knew that I can go and buy all these books and everything, and then I'm just gonna have stuff sitting idle while I'm camping for a few days, not being able to farm anyways. So
yeah, there were some good deals, that's for sure. I've sort of been working on my air defenses because I've noticed. Well, the barracks got a new level, so we got a new troop, the Dragon Rider, and that targets defenses. It targets both ground and air defenses, and then we also got new troop levels, dragons and loons and e-drags. So obviously, it's really focused on air this round, which I am a ground attacker, so I'm definitely uncomfortable using air, but I'm trying to sort of watch some of the videos and try out some of the different air attacks with the Dragon Riders and what have you. How about you guys?
I'm going to butt in here and ask you guys. I haven't seen one attack with it. So what is the difference? A faster dragon? I saw how much space. I see what it targets defense. But okay, so do loons. And what is it? A dragon that targets defense?
It's kind of a mechanical dragon with a little skeleton that rides on it and shoots. I guess it's flame at...
And tanky like a dragon, 4,500 hit points or so.
Yeah.
But then only targets defenses so it can protect itself.
Yeah.
Unlike stupid dragons that'll go attack a army camp while it's getting shot by the air defense.
So they have some more hit points than loons. Obviously, I'm going to try to bash everything 14 for the whole show. Is it just a pretty dragon, or is it useful true?
I think it's pretty useful. I've been watching some different attacks with it, and it seems to work best when paired with dragons so far that I've seen. And you have your dragons, which are shooting everything, and then you have your Dragon Riders, which are shooting the defenses, so they're working together. So you're not just having something pick off your dragons, you've got something that's targeting the defenses that are shooting at your dragons.
Yeah.
What are they speed compared to the regular dragon? Do they keep up with it?
You can use your big drags as long as there's enough defenses within range. You can use the big drags to sort of tank.
Yeah.
Right.
Almost like you'd use a hound. But then, once enough defenses get cleared, then they're going to shoot up in front and get taken out.
Yeah.
So are people using them in the lower town halls and CCs? Are they a CC troop?
That's all I've used them for, is donating, essentially. I haven't actually used them myself.
But lower town halls want to try something, because I haven't requested them yet, because I just don't want to do that to you 14s.
I've seen some requests for them. I know that they're not good on defense.
Right, you're not going to use them.
I haven't seen a lot of requests for them.
Because it's just a brand new troop, you know what I mean? You guys are barely using them. You don't want to request them to play around with them when you're at Town Hall 11. Or I don't know how far down you can donate them.
Yeah, and I haven't really used them for farming or anything really, because I don't have enough potions to go through that all day, and I just had, like I said, I haven't been gemming anything. My research factory's been going, so yeah, I just haven't even had a chance till they're maxed yet to really use them.
Oh, I'm sorry, I keep asking because I am actually curious.
Oh, that's fine.
So they've been out, what, a week?
Yeah,
Yeah, a week and a couple of days. Yeah.
yes, a little over a week, yeah. And they're available at Town Hall 13.
Okay.
So,
We get 2 levels
Yeah.
at Town Hall 13. Yeah.
yeah,
That's the lowest.
Yeah.
Oh, they get them too.
Yeah.
Okay, 13 and 14. Got it.
But Carbon Fin is using them kind of like a Lalo,
oh yeah.
but all in one. He is doing a blimp into one corner, queen charge into the core, the king to funnel one side, and then just running those, I think it's 5 or 6 of them, of the Dragon Riders only, and just crushing bases. Now, it's Carbon Fin, and he's very, very good with air, but it makes me want to start queen charge Dragon Ridering.
Yeah, definitely. We're like tonight, as we're recording, I know at Redthorn, we're facing a clan that every attack they're doing is air. They're doing a lot of these dragon attacks and what have you, and very successful because the base meta hasn't caught up, obviously.
Right. With the new troop they're hitting you guys with already.
Yeah, and the new levels too, right? Because you've got a new level on the dragons and the loons and the e-drags. So, people are still working to upgrade their defenses. So obviously the bases have not caught up.
Yeah.
So at least for clans like us that are, just spinning randoms competitively, like if you're in a competitive clan, obviously like you're going to probably have max 14s already, but the average clan is not going to be ready for those kind of attacks.
Well, how close are you, Rusty, to be a max? Because you're not like super, where you're gemming everything, but you're also taking advantage of most of the books and everything.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still, I think, probably a couple months away still. So yeah, basically, I mean, I haven't touched any of the new.
Yeah. I know I'm like I said, I've been working on my 80s, but I wasn't even close to being max
Okay.
when the update hit. And I think probably most of the people I know who were 14 were not close. Even their walls were not even close.
You know anybody max?
Not in any of the clans I'm in.
No. You'd have to be spending, right? You'd have to be spending lots.
You'd have to, because it's just...
I believe Big Dog is max, except for storages, I think.
I know there's a few people that have been working on their pets and have some of their pets maxed, but...
Oh, the pets. Nobody's put those pets out of their misery yet.
No, they're still pretty OP. No new levels on those, thank goodness.
Does everybody like them? Like, are they popular and crap?
I'm liking them. I'm fake max now, so...
Yeah. Once the initial comedy effect wears off, and you kind of go, what, unicorn? Like, come on. But then, like, you start using it, and...
Oh, you snobs, 13 and 14 with your pets. Don't have any time for us little people anymore. No friendly wars. We got one coming up, but just nothing for the little guys because you guys and your freaking pets are out there playing around.
I'm sorry.
There's my rant. I was waiting to get it in to start going off in 14. But...
Well, the solution to that is to get up to Town Hall 14 as quick as you can.
I'll be dead. I'm like 50 now. I'll be 84 by the time I get to max 14. There'll be 16 by then. Oh, I got to just save, buy it, get a couple new clients, and just buy a 14.
So another new toy that the 14s got was the new Super Troop is the rocket balloon, which it's a balloon with rockets attached to it.
Wait, what?
It takes up 8 spaces. It has little rockets attached to it, and when you deploy it, it just goes.
No, but this is a new troop?
A Super Troop.
Super Troop.
Yes.
And what were the dragons? I thought those were super troops.
No, they're just regular dragons.
That's just a normal troop.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was just a regular.
So you guys got in just this recent update, you got a new troop and a new super troop.
Correct.
For 13s and 14s only.
I think the 13s get the super loot.
Yeah.
I have to.
Oh, they might. Oh, even the 13s might be left out on the super troop.
They might be. I'd have to check my 13.
Yeah.
I don't know if they get it.
Nice.
Oh yeah. 13s do get super loot.
Nice. Carry on.
Yeah.
They're really interesting.
They're fast. They're very fast.
Have you played with them a little bit? Just in FCs.
Yeah.
They're very fast. They get a 4-second like a haste spell, so they get a real boost. So those air defenses on the corners that are so painful to kind of deal with your queen walk.
Yeah.
You can now just a couple of these rocket loons and they're right in on those air defenses. I don't think that's how the pros are using them, but for me it was good. You could kind of quarter off a base.
Yeah.
the defenses can't stop them. They're over top of them
Yeah, they're pretty strong.
before they can be shot down.
They're pretty cool looking too.
Everything's better with rockets.
What do they take up for space?
8.
That's it?
So not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is surprisingly good considering like super archers are 12 compared to 1, right? It's 5 to 8.
Yeah. And the super witches, look at the super witches.
Yeah, they're for what, 14? No, they're trying to open up my game quick.
Hang on, I'll tell you.
I should have my game.
Super witch takes it.
So Butters, I also have a 12 and I can get the rocket balloons on the 12.
Oh, you can?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Super witches are 40. Housing space is 40.
So I do have something new.
And that's compared to 12 initially, right? So that's a huge increase. So the rocket balloon seems like a bargain.
Well, good. I did get some.
Yeah, it is quite a bargain for a super troop.
They are really wanting air, aren't they?
Yeah. It was completely air focused, like even on the defenses. Like
Air was kind of strong until it still is, and it isn't.
Yeah.
Even the competitive in the leagues and all that. There's people that maul at every loons and dragons at every town hall.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know.
Lalo's always been very strong.
You have to be a pretty good player to pull Lalo off on a regular basis. Whereas Mass Dragons and stuff, you can get away with a little bit more and stuff like that, especially with the Zap Dragon but which is kind of seemed to be everybody talking about. But now looks like maybe air's coming back.
Definitely, I think you're going to see a lot more air attacks, and people are going to have to adjust their bases away from ground attacks. You're just going to see more and more of them. So there's also some quality of life changes, and that's something that was across almost all town hall levels. There's some really neat ones that came through. I don't know, Butters, if you've had a chance to look at any of these. You can share your army composition. So you know how you can share your base, right?
Yeah.
Like you can share a link. Well, now you can share an army composition. So say, someone's like, say you're trying to teach a Town Hall 9, for example, Witch Slap or whatever. You can just copy your army and share it either in-game or in Discord or whatever, and they can just copy that.
And that would be what, part of like those training troops, set armies you already have?
Yeah.
So you would pick one of those to share in the link and all that. You wouldn't kind of adjust it on the fly.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be handy for League.
Mm-hmm.
But the great part about that is now you can take one of your own armies and copy it down so you can make that small adjustment.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sometimes you don't need headhunters, right? If the heroes are on the outside, then you can kill them with the queen butt. So just little subtle things. And then you're not having to copy it out.
Yeah, you can copy it just between your own quick train slots. Say you have a hybrid composition, but you want to tweak it a bit, you can just copy it into another slot, and instead of like counting out how many miners you need, etc., etc. Another really fun thing is on the section where you build your bases, there's village rotation. In your village edit mode, say you build a base, and it's a really good base, or you copy base from another person, but you don't want it to look the same. You can just rotate it 90 degrees. And I think that's something people have been asking for a very long time.
Is it's still same cooldown?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, 24-hour cooldown.
I'm trying to understand this. You totally flip it.
Yeah.
Okay,
so you go into your village edit mode, right? You go under edit layout.
Yeah.
And where it says move all. Okay, so you've got your arrows that you can like move it from side to side. But at the top, there's these two little curly arrows, which you can actually rotate the base 90 degrees at a time.
And I was listening to someone else's podcast, and I'm sorry, whoever it is, and they were saying they have access to that burnt base bot.
Mm-hmm.
And they said turning a base reduced the chances, maybe 75% of the bot recognizing the base.
Yeah.
So that's a huge advantage. I kind of wish this had been released before Andrew was on. He could have commented on how handy that was going to be for him.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's very interesting. Good for SuperCell for thinking of it.
I think for base builders, it'll be huge.
You know what though? I bet the devs of the burnt base bot guys, they'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Right.
Yep.
But it might take them a while to do.
It'll scan at every degree, at every angle now. Those guys are smart enough that if they can do what they've done.
Mm-hmm.
But an attacker still now has to be able to, let's say, put his hands across his base to attack. And, I'm a righty, so I want to attack from the the right side of the base. Now I'm going to have to reach across the other side to attack from the left side to simulate the attack that burnt base shows me.
Yeah. And it might just fool the eye and have seen the base like in a previous war sometimes. And because it's rotated, they won't recognize it right off the bat. I think it's a good thing. I think it's going to be a fun feature to try out.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Can't hurt.
Yeah. And has anybody tried out deployment bar? You can now customize it.
Yes, I love it. I made the icon small. I play on a tablet, so I made the icon small so I can see more of my army, because I get lost when I have to shuffle left, right, drop the queen, scroll back to drop the balloon, scroll back to get the rage, scroll back to drop the blimp. So this is all on the screen. You have to be a little more precise with your placement, but I really, really like it. And it remembers across your bases. So I load Zarcha and I still have the small icons. So it's really neat.
That's more of the 14 world problems where you have all those troops, all that troop space. So it lines up so long and so far across. But little guys, we don't have to worry about that.
I guess the Town Hall 6s don't have to worry too much about that.
Us 6s we should bash. Oh wait, do we take 6s? No, we can bash 6s. Yeah, 6s we don't matter anymore.
To be honest, I have not played around with that at all yet.
I have to admit, I tried there's an option for 2 lines, and I thought that was going to be a great idea. And I made the icons big because I was on my phone, and I couldn't see half the base because the 2 pros. So I had to zoom way in. I never play zoomed in. I always play zoomed out so I kind of see what's going on.
Right.
So that was a disaster. 2 lines and big icons covers half the base. So don't do that.
That's fine. I'm such a creature of habit that I don't think I've tried half the things. I'm looking under more settings, and there's like things on here I didn't even know we had.
Yeah.
Screen shake.
Oh yeah, screen shake. Turn that off.
Yeah, it's off. So that's probably why I've never known. But
you know what? I was playing on my phone, which I never do, but my power was out the other day, so I was on my phone trying to do some clan games and stuff, and I haven't turned screen shake off on my phone. And so I was doing stuff and everything was shaking. I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't.
What's an earthquake do? Like earthquake, I think already shakes the screen, doesn't it? What would it do on?
It's just as everything is blowing up, everything's like kind of shaking and moving, and I'm not used to it because on my tablet I have it turned off and everything just stays where it's supposed to.
I think even the mortar shakes the screen when it lands. So
yeah,
it's disturbing.
Yeah, so
Eagle would do so.
I need to turn that off on my phone.
I'm gonna have to play with these settings.
Yeah, there's also like a ton of bug fixes that came in the update. Then people can read about that in the different patch notes in game. But there's something super important, Butters, that I need to talk to you about.
Oh,
there's a new war base scenery and a new king skin.
Oh, I know. I've been avoiding that for I don't know how.
Pat, have you bought the new king skin?
No, actually, I haven't bought the king skin.
Are you kidding me?
No, I have not. If you look on my 14.
Yeah, you just won't say it now.
Well, you can't really see. But I have not bought the king skin yet. I did buy the war base.
When do you even look at your king?
It's only $5.
Like, do you enlarge him and have him, like, when you're farming, have him walk around and like change his outfits? Is it like you need a big closet and because your hanger thing when you hit it, you just want it full? Like, I don't get it.
I get bored of looking at the same outfit all the time on my heroes.
I don't even think I look at my king. Like, I look to hit the button. I don't even know what he's wearing. He should be shirtless with no socks on.
So my question to you, Butters, is
okay,
should I buy the king skin tonight?
How much is it?
Live on the podcast.
How much is it?
In Canadian dollars, it's $5.49.
Oh,
so it's cheap.
Is there anything else though? Like, that's how many gems? How many gems can you get for $5.99?
I don't know, 500.
That's a hero book.
Yeah, my king's almost max. I have one more level on my king.
Oh, and he needs a new outfit. So yeah, buy away. He's gonna be max, of course.
The max king needs a new outfit for sure. Yeah,
I'm buying it.
Well, you have to. Yeah.
Does it make a noise?
I don't think so.
What's the scenery do? Scenery move around.
Scenery looks really cool. Like it has this big like Eye of Sauron thing that kind of rotates.
If you're watching the scenery in a war, then you're getting a 1-star 37, and you deserve it.
Now, you remember Andrew said you need to do stuff to make guys uncomfortable when they're attacking. So
yeah.
Now they're going to be looking at Cat's scenery instead of smacking her base with 12 earthquakes.
Let's hope so.
You know what? That's Andrew's actually got it there, because I think that would drive me nuts. I think if I went to attack somebody in a war and there was a whole new scenery, yeah, and I know it, so I know that person spent the money on it, and
That would just drive you crazy, wouldn't it?
I'd be going, I can't fail on this, and I would fail miserably. So yeah, I'd probably get pretty angry and throw a device.
Excuse me, SuperCell, if you're listening, we would like rainbows and unicorns to upset Butters more.
I don't mind rainbows.
Oh, you could get like skins for your hero pets.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that'll be next. Only for 14.
Most likely.
Only for 14, because they're the only one that get pets.
Only for 14.
We can't have pets. We can do everything else. We can buy gems. We can do this.
Well, maybe eventually they'll have pets for 13s because, like, maybe they'll,
Your leftover pets, yeah. 14 leftover pets. Hey, we'll discard them to the 12s.
they'll give like one or two pets, like Lassie and the owl, to the 13s and give you like a couple of levels on them just so you can sort of get used to having them.
Man.
I remember I always wanted the warden at Town Hall 10, back before siege machines were a thing.
I was just going to say they're going to give those pets to the 13s.
They never did that.
So, Rusty, did you buy the new war base scenery?
No.
Are you going to?
No, I bought the first one, and then I got the free jungle one when I upgraded to 14. But other than that, I haven't bought those ones. They usually, well, especially because when they come out with them, they usually come out with some decent packs, and I'd just rather buy a bigger pack.
Yeah, that's true.
Man, I spend my money on stuff, man. I cannot even fathom spending it on scenery.
The little things in life that make you happy.
And I'm not dismissing that, because, like I said, I buy some 50-year-old man. I buy some pretty stupid things, but I don't know. I think I draw the line at hero skins and scenery for Clash. My wife would probably leave me. She'd go, what? My wife would say, what's those charges? She already bugs me enough about the gems. She'd say, okay, you bought a scenery and hero skins and you haven't bought yourself clothes in 10 years. I got to leave you.
Peter, you wanted to say something?
Oh, just Butters, that hero skin was also not made by SuperCell. It was actually designed by the community. Yeah, so that...
Yeah.
I did see that. That actually, okay, I'm bashing this new hero skin and somebody's hard work that just loves the game.
Yeah.
Went in to do it, and I'm sitting here bashing it. No, that actually makes the difference.
And the war base scenery was the same thing. They had a contest, and there's two categories. One was like the hero skin, and the other was the war base scenery.
Now, SuperCell donated that money to the person's favorite charity. Then we're talking. Then I'll buy a skin then.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the actual prize was in addition to having the winning scenery and hero skins.
Kudos and the.
Yeah, did they name the person or the creator?
They did when they won. Let's see. I'm not sure if they name it in game. Let me just do a quick check here.
Probably gave him max 14.
Yeah.
And they don't name it in game. No.
Yeah.
Butters is going to get his crayons out and start designing the next skin.
Have you seen me post a plan? I don't think there's not going to be any worry about me winning.
There's lots of people who love Picasso.
They do have the person's name. Kingskin was designed by, and I don't know how to pronounce it, Oni.
Oh, very good.
So that's right in game when you click on the Kingskin. And let's see, I don't even know how to change
Are you in your closet?
the war base skin. Oh, maybe it's in game here.
You? Yeah, in your skin closet.
Who? Me?
Skin closet. That sounds actually kind of psycho, like Silence of the Lambs.
I'm in my war base scenery closet. Yes,
Her hero closet.
it does actually. Yeah, it doesn't tell me how to change the war base scenery on here, so I'll figure it out.
Yeah, they just took your money. You can't do anything with it. Oh, it's just a look in the little window. You get to look in your little window. You can't share it.
It's just like, yeah, I have no clue. I have no clue how to do anything. So that's about it. Do you guys have any final comments about the updates?
They've been pretty well irrelevant for me. No, it'll be interesting to see how it all kind of flows down to the leagues and the war and stuff like that. But yeah, no, I haven't really noticed much for the updates.
Yeah. Peter?
I'm trying to work on air. I did a little bit of the Dragon Rider hybrid, but haven't quite mastered that. But I think I'm going to keep pushing. I'm enjoying it. It's been good.
Yeah. How about you, Rusty?
I think we've lost Rusty. He says everything's cutting in and out for him.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'd rather hear Rusty's baby than him, anyways. I didn't know if it was his baby or Rusty. I heard a little baby in the background. Like, was that Rusty? Our hippie, or is it maybe his baby?
Baby Rusty. So, Butters, do you have any shout-outs?
Oh, yes. I'm going to butcher the name because I always do. Awas. Owos. It's AWOS. That's kind of what I remember. But he is one of our newest, I think, co-leader now. And he is...
Elder.
Yeah, he's everywhere. He's bored. I think I saw the other day in the chat. He was saying he's bored, and he is on. He's on all the time with different plans, helping out.
He's amazing. Yeah,
Likes to be involved with everything. He's really helps out
definitely.
quite a bit. So definitely got to give him a shout out. Veer's really doing helping out.
Crossfade.
Trying to think of a lot of new people have stepped up. We got a lot of new people in the clan, so I'm actually playing some more randoms with a few counts in there, so it's nice to kind of get back to how I got into it, and
it's good to have you back in clan
and get back into it and look at the 14s from a distance and bash them.
Butters, I know you didn't get much out of the update, so I have a riddle for you. What did the baby dragon say to the mama dragon when a P.E.K.K.A. came out of the clan castle?
Is this like a riddle, or is this like a dad joke that you're trying to get?
It is a dad joke.
So it's a dad joke. So you tried to get it by me with saying a riddle. Okay, I'm going to pique his interest because maybe his mind works where he likes a riddle. Where dad jokes, he just wants to swear at people. Okay, give me the punchline of this damn dad joke.
So what did the baby dragon say to the mama dragon? Oh, Mom, canned food again.
There is not a good dad joke. There just isn't. It just isn't.
Sorry.
Mama says we'll insert groans there.
Yeah, exactly. I guess which makes it a good dad joke is when you get the groans.
Yeah, I understand. It's a dad joke.
Okay. Great. That was a good joke, Peter.
It was awful. Cat's nice. No, it was awful.
Do you have any shout outs, Peter?
Speaking of dad jokes, I'd like to shout out all the dads in Clash and our very newest one, Outlaw in Redthorn. He and Mama Outlaw had a new baby. I think it was just this morning, wasn't it? So
it was. That was actually going to be my shout out.
Shout out to Outlaw. Yeah. Shout out to Mama Outlaw.
Yeah, very happy.
Congratulations.
For them. It's pretty exciting stuff for them. So that's their second. And so wishing them well.
Wait 17 years.
And we expect them to be joining us on Voice within a week.
And start a Clash account for him now.
Yeah.
And he'll get to Town Hall 14 before Butters. Okay, awesome. Let's see. I think Rusty is still unavailable to us, so I'm going to just thank everybody for tuning in. And as always, send us your comments and suggestions for the podcast, or anything you'd like to suggest that we focus on or talk about. You can send that to us on Twitter at KGH Podcast, or you can join our Discord at discord.gg/clashfiles.